Welcome back. 25 years ago, when I was in high school, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, was released. My buddies and I got out of school early. We waited in line for hours to see the most hyped movie of our lives, and afterwards, we walked out, kind of afraid to look at each other, until I finally broke the silence and said, "That was bad, right?" And yes, it was. And I never really got over it. Now it's back in theaters for the anniversary, and time has been rather kind to this film, and that might be because there's been such a glut of mediocre Star Wars content from Disney that Phantom Menace now looks fine by comparison. Rewatching it in theaters, the same things still bother me. Jar Jar Binks is brutally unfunny. Young Jake Lloyd terribly miscast. George Lucas's bad dialogue is tough even for the great Liam Neeson to sell. And turning little Anakin into a quasi-Jesus sure is a choice.
Who was his father?
There was no father. I carried him, I gave birth, I raised him. I can't explain what happened.
Big yikes! This time, though, I watched this movie with my 10-year-old son, and I considered that maybe Lucas made this movie for him. But there are still long stretches dealing with trade route disputes and politics and slavery and midichlorians. You know, stuff kids like. The pod race is fun, though, and the action-packed final half hour almost makes the whole thing worth it. And it is amazing how watching things with your kid can improve the whole experience.